My name is Lamin Jai, and this is News Review. So, coming up today, police have moved to toughen the rule on road shows as they reveal thieves are taking advantage of such events to steal. Also, coming up, Gambian musicians have continued to speak to the Far Network. The latest musician to speak to us is Jakos. Jakos spoke to us on his work and upcoming project there. These and more coming up. But first, as usual, we will begin with the papers. A review of the papers. I have Foroya today and the point. We'll start with Foroya. Then Foroya today is reporting that fire consumes confidential files at Fisheries Ministry. That's the fire incident yesterday at the Ministry of Fisheries there. Also, widow says her husband was captured by witch hunters. Also, Gambians advised to stop calling their elected leaders Mansa. Also, residents of FAS all speak on the draft constitution. We have a debt portfolio of 69 billion. That's a quote there from Mr. Usman Silla, a National Assembly member there. We will quickly go through some of the stories. So according to Foroya lead story today, the Gambia Fire and Rescue Service have on Monday mounted an investigation on the cause of a fire outbreak that burnt confidential files and other valuables, including laptops and desktop computers, at the Ministry of Fisheries. Hadija Tunjai, Divisional Officer of the Fire and Rescue Service, said the incident is under investigation, so right now we cannot talk to any journalist or explain anything. Even us, we do not know what is going on at the moment until the investigation is done. Also, we have a debt portfolio of $69 billion, is Usman Silla. Member for Banjul North, Usman Silla, informed his fellow lawmakers that the country is indebted to the tune of between 69 and 70 billion or million dollars. I think they meant to say billion dollars. He said this during the debate on the budget estimate 2020 at the National Assembly. Also, which widow says her husband was captured by witch hunters there. Amin Jai, a wife to Lamin Sonko, who was a victim of a witch hunt exercise on Monday, 2nd December 2019, told the TRRC that her husband died as a result of concoction given to him by witch hunters. We will now turn to the point then. Let's see what they are reporting on today. Their lead story is reporting on UDP saying Dabo urges rejection of appointing of Al-Kalulu. Also, UN rapporteur urges Gambia to reform judicial system. Gambia's domestic debt increases to $33 billion. That's according to the Central Bank of the Gambia. There also CRC vice explains absence of secularism. So quickly through the stories there, Usman Dabo, the Secretary General and leader of the United Democratic Party, has urged Gambians to reject the Constitutional Review Commission's proposal of a minister appointing village Al-Kalulu. I am reading the CRC draft document, but I haven't finished reading it yet. However, that is something that I came across on it. Our culture, tradition, and values should be left in the hands of the people, and they should be strengthened. I think the CRC is about to lead the way, or did already. How can a minister pick someone and appoint the individual as an alcalo? Dabo argued, describing it as belittling. Let's not accept that, he urged. That was speaking at a political rally over the weekend in Badibu, Saleh, Kenya. UN rapporteur urges Gambia to reform judicial system. United Nations human rights lawyer Fabian Salvioli has urged government of the Gambia to reform its judicial system. The UN Special Rapporteur on the promotion of truth, justice, reparations, and the guarantees of non-recurrence, Fabian Salviola, says the current state of the Gambia judicial system requires reform due to the perceived lack of independence, alleged corrupt practices, and the lack of adequate human and material resources. Gambia's domestic debt, that's according to the central bank there. Bakari Jammeh, the governor of the Central Bank of the Gambia, on Thursday disclosed that as at October 2019, the stock of the country's domestic debt had increased to $33 billion from $31.1 billion in the corresponding period a year ago. Also, CRC vice explains absence of secularism. Lawyer Hawasisa Sabale, the vice chairperson of the Constitutional Review Commission, CRC, has explained the absence of the much talked about secularism in the draft constitution, reminding that secularism was not even in the country's previous constitutions. The veteran lawyer was speaking over the weekend in Banjul as members of the CRC began a countrywide tour after releasing the first draft last month. So with that, we'll come to the end of the newspapers. And now to some of the stories we have for you. Police today said thieves are taking advantage of carnivals and road shows to steal from people. Gambian youths have a special liking or knack for organizing party events, and most of these parties are often preceded by road shows. So police today said they have noted with deep concern that some individuals and groups are in the habit of conducting processions, carnivals, and road shows along public highways without applying for police permit as prescribed by law. This Dex News report was prepared by Jaka Sisajete.
Gambian youths naturally love partying. Party events take different forms, whether it's a concert or a cultural festival. But one activity that most of the time precedes events such as concerts is road shows. These road shows can last for hours depending on the organizers and how young people respond to them. But police today appeared to be toughening the rule around such activities as they revealed thieves are taking advantage of them to steal from people. Recently, it has been observed that during such roadshows, certain unscrupulous individuals seize the opportunity to engage in pickpocketing, extortion, vandalism, and other related vices, a statement said. Police say they have also noted with deep concern that some individuals and groups are in the habit of conducting processions, carnivals, and roadshows along public highways without applying for police permit as prescribed by law. They added, furthermore, such activities cause traffic congestions and pose serious safety concerns to other members of the public. Consequently, the Inspector General's office wishes to urge the general public, particularly organizers of events, to comply with procedures in applying for police permit, as that will ensure necessary security and traffic controls are put in place to allow smooth and peaceful conduct of activities. For the Fatu Network News Review, Jaka CCJT reporting.
So now, Ja Kos, an Afro singer, will launch his album on 13th December. That's 13th of this month. The 9 tracks album will be launched at Penchami Hall, Paradise Suites Hotel there in Kololi. Earlier today, the singer sat down with Omar Wali.
Viewers, welcome to the Fatu Network. I am Omar Wali and I'm here with a singer, Mr. Ja Kos. As you all know, he is an Afro singer. He sings in Manjato language. He has been in music since 2010 and he'll be launching a new album in this month. So I'll be discussing that album with him. Ja Kos, Ulef.
Ulef, yes.
So I know you'll be launching a new album
Yeah.
in December. Tell us about this album. What
Yeah.
is the title of this album?
Yeah, the album title is Omundunji, which means my wall, meaning my wall. And I worked so hard to make this day come true. I believe I started working on this project since last year, December. Then I promised myself that this year, December 13, I will release an album called Omundunji because I've gone through challenges and through some sufferings and all that. So too many fights and all that. So I titled my album Omundunji. So I believe we are in December now and the day is approaching towards the day.
Okay, it will be on the 13th of December.
Yeah.
Tell us about the venue.
The venue will be Penchami Hall.
Okay.
Yeah, Penchami Hall.
And what time?
The program will start 9:30.
Up to.
Yeah, up to till Mama call.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
talk about the album itself. How
Yeah.
many tracks are in this album?
The album is 9 tracks.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 tracks.
So what are some of the tracks in the? Just briefly, just tell us some of the names.
Yeah, one is called My Mom, Aninji. This is my mom. And the other one is called Abukchabu, which talks about me. And the other one called A Loyal Woman in Manjako mean Nakatna Furu. You know, the other one talk about me and you, and you have Jelly Jelly, you have Monica, you have my body, your body rather, and then you have I'm in love and all that. So yeah.
So, like you said, you have been working on this album for nearly 1 year now.
In 1 year now.
So, what are some of the difficulties, obstacles you face whilst working on this?
You know, when you want to do something, particularly my tribe and where I come from, you know, people discourage you. If you want to look onto the fans and the people that follow you, you will never do this. The challenge is one, when I told them that I would do my luncheon in December, in Penchami, they said, hey, you don't know yourself. Well, how can you go to Penchami? Who told you that you will feel that place? But it's fate, and you have to believe in yourself. And two, you know, people promise to help. I will do this, I will do this, I will do this. When the day come, you call out, all their phones will switch off, and then you don't have somebody that will stand and say, okay, I'm here, I'm going to sponsor your show, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And next week they do that. So you face too many challenges, financial challenges, and people discourage you, and people are not encouraging you and all that. And even the day is closer, you see that people are still discouraging you, telling you that, you know, this is expensive, you know, we are not going and all that. But through faith and through belief in God, and you will actually achieve it. And yeah.
So, what are your immediate needs now that you will be launching this album in a couple of days?
Yeah, I believe now, it's just faith now, because I still need money, I still need finance, I still need support towards this 10 days. I remain with 10 days now, but I still need to settle one or two things now. But I thank God that, you know, the program is hold, and the launching will be, you know, the day will be, you know, and then it's possible, you know, yeah.
So, I know you said you received so many people discouraging.
Yeah.
Like, how is your fan base?
Yeah, it's big. It's big because this year we use a lot of strategies. I distribute almost like 3,000 to 4,000 tickets around the whole Gambia that people have access to buy their tickets and all that. And then we have been sharing with all our fans and all that. And everybody start buying. When I call all my agents, they say that people are buying and buying. So that's encouraged me to say that, oh, December 13, Penchami must be full, and it shall be full.
Okay. Let's talk about, so you said you distributed tickets.
Yeah.
So how much are these tickets costing? And where can somebody get some of these tickets?
Yeah, it's $250.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you have, what are some of the spots where they're selling them?
Like in Birkama, I have like 4 agents. In my village where I come from, Busura, I have like 2 agents. In Jiboro, you know, you have Bonto, you have Kunkuja Mariam Pacholin, Kasak, Bosa, you have London Corner here, you have Bakote, you have Bruce B. So I distributed them in all the venues and everywhere, you know.
Okay, now you made a mention of that track. Can you just give us a little gist about the track?
Okay, it goes like this, you know. I'm gonna sing Manjako.
No problem.
Yeah. Ngala bugu chaw ngala benwa, mbara bugu chaw chumiwa. Internet nyama chirikaro ule mpinjia, imbarati nyama chirikaro ule mpinjia, na siembati alempu waba, au kam no nor wibu norwana, na siembati alempu waba, kadko nyana jila wirinjia.
I wish Manjago is that much dancing here. So tell us about that song.
Yeah, it means, you know, like Ngala Buku Chabu, if you love me, you love yourself.
Yeah, and I understand the way you sound in this music.
Yeah,
and if you
love if you hate me, it's your business. Okay. And then, because God have already created me, and no matter what they do, they cannot overcome me. God have already created me. No matter what they do, they will never succeed. So it's better you support me or you leave me alone and stop saying negative things or bad things about me. Just leave me, continue with my career and all that.
Okay. I know there is another song called Jali Jali.
Yeah, Jali Jali.
I saw that video. Just,
you know, I'm a fan of girls, you know.
Okay.
I'm a fan of girls and I love singing.
Because when I saw the video,
their beauty and all that, putting on some beans in their waist and all that. Yeah. The song is all about that. Yeah.
Okay, we will take a listen to this song, but just give us a little thing about that song too. What is the rationale behind that Jali Jali song?
Yeah, Jali Jali is about when a woman put on the beans on her waist, it looked good and it sounds good. So I was trying to explain certain words there, like, tabu konkor wo, me anako natabu ngoy, kate koko cheng, me anako yutu fet, ko yumulant chumbulang, which means that tabu konkor is a proverb. I may not able to explain it in English, but it means when I'm about to go to bed, I'm hearing some noise on our waist, and the beans is shaking, chain. When I look around, I found her putting on beautiful beans on her waist and all that. It's very nice, to chat with her and all that stuff,
Okay, let's take a listen to the song to Jelly.
Pilikina wara ingo nyona wara a pilikina ilukayo nyona ilukaye Eliane kayarina Eliane ingarina nyona ingare abugu chama china sino nyona china abugu chama china rumo nyona Eliane kayarina Eliane ingarina nyona ingare ayo I really don't know what I can take you because think me
Yeah, so that is the Jali song. We've seen different women in different outfits
and all that.
So where was that video taken?
Yeah, it's in Makasutu. Okay. I did it in Makasutu. Yeah.
So coming back to the album launching, we talk about it is 9-track, and where can one get the album? So are you going to be selling them at the gate, or it will be after the launching?
We will be doing auction on that day, and then after that, we are planning before the launching, we'll release them on the digital platform like iTunes and other media. So it will be out there. People can have access to buy them there.
I know the ticket cost $200. Like
250.
Sorry, 250.
Yeah.
How about the album? How much are
the album? We don't give pricing.
Oh, you don't give pricing
because we printed some few lack of financial, so we printed like few tracks that we're gonna auction them on that day.
But how many are you kind of bringing? Imagine some people want to get it. So
we are bringing each kind of amount,
So now, in the event that others did not buy them, where are the other places that one can get the album, where you'll be selling them?
I think after the launching, we'll be able to mention it, and where the album, if people still need them, we'll duplicate plenty, and then people can have access to buy them.
Okay, before we end the interview, what do you have for the viewers there and your fans outside with regard to the launching you'll be holding?
Yeah, this Gambia, and then, I'm so happy being here. You don't say, okay, he's a Manjako, or he's this and he's that. We are one family and all that. So this is about to show you that Gambian music is growing, because we need to do it in a different way, and we need to represent all our cultures. Understand? When you say culture, I have a Manjako culture, so I need to represent my culture. Not meaning that only Manjakos will come and support me. Yes, they will come in their thousands to feel Penchami, and the whole Gambians will come out and let's feel Penchami. Let's make history. As we can see now, Gambian music is growing bit by bit. So let's maintain the support and let's not say, he is that, I'm not going to go there. He is that, I'm not going to go there. So I'm calling on all Gambians to come on December 13 and let's feel Penchami. And if you want to see the best performance of the year, come that day, you will see.
Before you go, I want you to say that in the Manjago language to so many of those audience outside there.
Okay, Barambiti Manjaku, Achinje Jako Sabuk Chabu, Teferun Tandi, the Fatu Network, na Umar Wali. So koi kan jendu rek achi pinyakan album di kampanende umundunji unchi ngunu taja na ngunu want tipuli pingi china pink abande baba ajimandurut ndika bendi. So manyani ndi liyank ba membi kina ba metimbiki de chili jake chuman penchami achu nunja indika ja chu nunja Manjaku bara chu nunja Gambia ma indi pyokung piye kara pimene de chili no moto jake chuman penchami. So manyamba nyabling de chili ja itiketa nyat de chili ja Christmas abandi de chili ja onda kainim da bili jake chuman penchami uja kot abukuna njako a chuman penchami kapiche na rubuku history Gambia de kachiko iko finawi. So the chili manyani bileng de chili December 13 abandi baba jake chuman penchami katika chingi sent kitam na ngitai kenyang don tabim chine kichina itika chirpu aparo. So the chili jake chuman penchami. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Well, What will be your final message?
I'm going to thank one company. They helped me, they sponsor me, Peleti Investment, and they contribute a lot towards my album launching. So I'm going to say them thank you. And if you want to buy a house, and they are in Brikama, Newtown, so go there, Peleti Investment, and get connect with them.
Thank you so much, Jacos. He's a singer, an Afro singer. He sings in Manjago language, and he'll be launching his album on the 13th of December. So be there. For me, thank you so much. Bye for now.